Before I start this video at 7 a.m. on a Monday, let me explain why I'm kind of lucid. Don't be alarmed, maybe. I've been at work more than I have actually slept in hours for the last 3 days. I've had the weirdest week. I hate life update videos. I don't care what people are doing in their lives unless I'm like close to them. I never make these videos, and the only reason I am is just because I am in a state of mind that is like so sleep deprived, which I'm used to, but I've usually been used to it after like a day or two, but this has been 3 consecutive days. Allow me to explain. I met these incredible friends through Instagram. Shout out to the internet. Their names are Bryn and Sophia, and they are like the most connected I felt to people in this short amount of time in so long. And the last like 48 hours I've spent with these people just because we have such a good time together, and we are just totally zoned into conversation for hours at a time. I worked an 8-hour shift in between that, but for some reason I wasn't tired because I was just having like the time of my life, having these conversations and going swimming at midnight and like running around parks at like 3 a.m., goofing off for like 4 hours and getting breakfast and then coming back here and showering, and now I have to go to work soon. And I just wanted to talk. If no one cares, that's okay. If you do, let's chat. I'm gonna talk about like some weird things that have happened in the last few days. These things are coincidental to the fact that I am in fact sleep deprived. A lot of them are also very strange. So this morning I went out to my car at 7 a.m. so we could get some Starbucks, because you know 48 hours of no sleep will do that to you. So we go to Starbucks and I walk out to my driveway and I see eggshells just everywhere, like all over the driveway. And I'm like, sad attempt, but I see what happened. Someone tried to egg my car, and I think I know who this person was, and it's kind of funny but kind of sad on their end that they spent so much time and energy like driving to my house and like buying eggs and then like missing my car. Like there's actually one egg that hit my car. Anyway, I walk out there and I start hysterically laughing, and my friends are like, aren't you like mad? Like that's so terrible. And I was like, that's hilarious, because I have just had the best 3 days and I come out to this and it's just like a finale. Just like a finale to show me that the people in my past who did me wrong are now watching me thrive, and as a result throwing eggs at my car. I think that's amazing. Went on my story and I just said, hey, like whoever egged my car, I hope your day gets better. Because I do, like I genuinely do. Like whoever that person was, I just hope that, you know, they find better things to do than egging cars out of anger or boredom. I wasn't going to address it, but then I thought about how like happy it made me. I also want to talk about the future of my channel. I start doing story times. Hear me out. I hate story times on YouTube because it's all clickbait. I wrote down these lists of things when I was having a conversation. At some point I kind of lost track of time. List of things that have happened to me that were kind of scary or like kind of like unbelievable, like when I tell people they don't really believe me. I wanted to tell them just to see what you guys think, because they are really entertaining and they are like scary. Like bad things definitely could have happened to me. That's what makes a good story. If you want me to do story time videos, I have like a full list, and honestly I'm gonna do them anyway. I like confirmation. So I want to do a reaction video to my first or most popular video. It's like me when I'm 14 curling my hair, and it has 2 million views. I don't know why. My hair looks like ramen noodles. If you watched my tutorial on how to curl my hair, don't. But if you want me to react to it, comment. If you follow my Instagram, I am doing this thing where I'm addressing kind of like mental health issues, just because I have had a very bad past with anxiety and depression and like friends committing suicide and people around me, like at an alarming rate actually. I wanted to draw light to the fact that I myself have even fallen victim to the stigma of mental health, because I have had this problem for like about 4 years now that it's been diagnosed, and I've been sitting on making a video about it. When I sit down to film it, I think like I'm not saying things correctly, or you know, like I get anxious. And finally I'm addressing it in a different way on Instagram, where I have people DM questions to me and then I answer them, and then if you want, I can answer them in a video. The next couple videos from now is gonna be me giving advice. I know I don't look trustworthy when it comes to advice. You live and you learn, and I've lived through a lot of things. If you want that, I'm here for you, and I want to say that not everyone is ever gonna ask for help or admit that they need help or even know that they need help, but just being an open outlet to everyone is enough for me. Knowing that like I want to do something more than a lot of YouTubers with my channel, because obviously 50,000 people is a huge platform. I think a lot of people make YouTube materialistic and about social blade. I also want to share like serious topics that like I wish I was 13 to 18, which is my viewers typically, and I was scrolling on a YouTuber that I liked, and I learned about mental health and I learned about anxiety, and because it would have saved me so much time and so much learning. But I just want to be that person for someone that you're scrolling on one of my videos in the next couple months and it helps you, or you DM me and it helps you. Like that's all I want. I know that I sound like just all over the place. I will do my best to edit this into some sort of sense. Also the quality is terrible, I know. I'm sorry. I got really passionate about all these things when I realized that time kind of feels fluid when you spend it with the right people, and when you prioritize things you love over things you need to do because of the way things are in your life. That's really important. And if there is two things that I want to start signing off on, it would be nice and accept emotion. Because if there's two things that I really, really need to remember, it's those two things. And they're so easy and so simple and so mundane and minimalistic, but yet so important. Like, so important. They're two things that like, if I were to get more tattoos, which by the way, new finger tat, thanks. Also, it's not straight. I've been getting comments, I know, but not a lot of things are straight these days, so it's fine. I know this was crazy and everywhere, but like these types of videos, let me know, because I mean, I can do more of them, because honestly, I'm gonna tell you right now, disclaimer, I do have insomnia, which is why I stay up for hours and days at a time, which I have not talked about on my channel either. But if you want like an advice video on that too, like how I deal with that, then let me know. And I know I don't seem like a reliable source right now, because obviously I have been up for about 72 hours, but I know how to deal with it. The first time that you go through like a period of not sleeping, you like lose your mind. But after that, you definitely can learn how to deal with it and how to prevent it. That's another video I want to do. If you do end up liking, anyways, if I'm gonna leave you with anything, if you're still watching, I love you. It's be nice and accept emotion and know that I'm here for you, and that if you do reach out to me, thank you, and you're really brave and I'm proud of you. And if no one's told you that they're proud of you, they are. And if no one's told you they loved you, they do. And if you don't reach out to anyone or me, that's okay too. Like, you don't always have to talk with someone to get yourself through something. But a lot of the times you do, and you can try it, and you know what? I won't be offended if you don't like my advice. You can tell me, like, that was the shittiest advice I've ever heard. You can go into paragraphs, like, that's totally okay. But just the fact that you took the chance to try to help yourself by reaching out to me, I'm still gonna be proud of you. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I love you all so much, and I will see you next week. Bye!